booking this, booking this all in, maybe for yourself and just in particular, how to get people interested in this show to get the amount of people that are needed to fill the stadium.
So I've said it before. I think that if we want to get 40,000, 50,000 tickets, it's the match we want to put on, the match that everyone wants to see, as far as an AEW goes. And I think it's, CM Punk and FTR versus the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Wow.
That's what I think. Wow. And then I feel that the following week at All Out, separate those matches. That's me fantasy booking in my dream. I've been on board to have match 3 with the Young Bucks for forever. I think right now is the perfect opportunity to have those 3 matches I just named, the 6-man and the 2 individual matches, because of the changes that are going on with the WWE. We have the opportunity coming off of WrestleMania to build AEW and show people how good AEW is. And Tully always said it, that whenever business, if they were trying to get a boost in business back in Crockett days, or when he was with his dad at Southeastern, they would always put the best versus the best. He told me a story about I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was Wahoo, and it was Dusty wanted the match to be Wahoo. Oh yes, Dusty wanted it to be Wahoo and Tully in an angle, and he wanted Flair to work with someone else. And Tully said, "Look, hey, I think those are great, but I think that if you're trying to boost your business, right now is the best opportunity to put the best versus the best." He said, "If I were you, I would put Flair and Wahoo together, let them beat the crap out of each other, because they hit very hard, they were very physical, and let me work with you. And so I, as the heel, can put you over." And that's what they did. And I feel that's what AEW needs to do right now, is put the best versus the best. I'm not even saying the best wrestler. I'm saying the best matchups against each other. And I think capitalizing off of
controversy.
Controversy and what this 6-man could be. That's what I feel. And then also, if you did the 6-man in the UK, right? And then you did the 2 individual matches in the United States the next week, no market feels cheated. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's my opinion.
So I guess I could delete this if you don't want to answer it, but you took pictures, or Cash took pictures of you guys hanging out with CM Punk in LA. Yeah. And
it doesn't matter who took the pictures. I get the heat for it, not Cash.
Oh, it's all your fault. It's absolutely, because you have the mustache, so it's completely your fault. And you work for AEW, and you're mentioning CM Punk. Mm-hmm. Do you have any reason to believe that it's a possibility that CM Punk is going to come back to AEW, and that this match is a possibility? Or is this like you just getting in trouble again and mentioning his name when you shouldn't?
The latter. I would
imagine.
I will say this. The reason I'm fantasy booking that is because outside of Roman Reigns, and you please correct me if I'm wrong, outside of Roman Reigns and maybe this is not including like Brock Lesnar, that's
right,
or Logan Paul or whatever. But outside of Roman Reigns and maybe Cody Rhodes, the biggest name in professional wrestling right now is CM Punk.
Sure.
Right? Definitely the biggest name in AEW. And so if we want to take AEW to the next level, if we're here to work for AEW, if we're here to make professional wrestling better because of AEW, the way you do that is you take the biggest star that you have and one of the biggest stars in the world, and you put him on the card and you make money with him. Also, on top of saying that, I talk to Punk almost every day, and Punk misses wrestling. That's your headline. Punk misses wrestling, and Punk wants to come back, and he wants to give back to the fans. And he wants to give back to wrestling. So I'll leave it at that.